following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Well, the newest statistics are, remember, we're only 18 months, not about a year and a half into this pandemic, and we have, as of this morning, 703,058 dead. But what does that mean? Well, after 2 years of the Spanish flu, which is supposed to be the deadliest pandemic in American history, 1918, 1919, they had 675,000 dead. So you subtract 675,000 from 703,058, you get 28,058. We have 28,058 more dead from our pandemic in 18 months than the Spanish flu had in 2 years. Now, I can remember watching TV 18 months ago when this first was identified, and Fauci came out and said, this is a nothing virus. This is a nothing virus, and just wash your hands, wear a mask, distance 6 feet, and in a few months we'll have the vaccine made, and it'll take care of everything. Well, it hadn't worked out very well. The vaccine has not been certainly the answer. He bet your life on the vaccine, and it failed. Now, we want to go back over 500 million years ago, and we have a CD coming out. Actually, it should be delivered today or Monday to our offices. We'll be shipping on Monday or Tuesday next week. Dr. Wallach's Law of Photosynthetic Disruption and Global Warming. All right. Now, everybody wants to blame global warming and pollution and all this kind of stuff for problems with our environment, and, well, there's other problems, okay? When you go back to the beginning, before there was pollution, okay, and fossil fuels, in the beginning, when we had mass extinctions 500 million years ago, there was over a dozen different mass extinctions. The Big Five, of course, they had over literally each time of those Big Five mass extinctions had thousands of species disappear. Now, it took anywhere from 60,000 to 100,000 years for each of those species to disappear. Some of them were happening all at the same time, but it wasn't like overnight. It wasn't the meteor hit the Earth and everything was gone in 2 weeks. No, it didn't happen that way. It took 60,000 to 100,000 years for the extinctions for each of these thousands of species. And then after that was over with, then you drop down to 400 million years, and then the dinosaurs. Some numbers say there's over 20 billion dinosaurs. There's 1,000 species if you just take the land-dwelling dinosaurs. If you took the ones that were in the ocean and the flying dinosaurs, there's 160,000 species. And it took 100,000 years for them all to disappear. All right, now we have the dead zones. Dead zones are areas in the oceans and seas and the gulfs around the Earth that have no oxygen in them, and so there's nothing growing there. There's no plants, there's no animals, there's nothing. Just sand, nothing. Called dead zones. The biggest one is in the Arabian Sea.
How do you know if your soap actually
Let's see here, 63,700 square miles of dead zone. The second biggest one is our own Gulf of Mexico, 6,300 square miles of dead zone. The newest one, 401st dead zone, is on the west coast of Oregon, where the Columbia River dumps into the Pacific Ocean. There's 250 dams and
Now
reservoirs
you can deep
in
clean
the
the
Columbia
soaps
Basin,
with Lumi
cutting off the
acidified
food
body
supply
wash.
to the
It's
algae
naturally
in the
scented
ocean.
and made
That's
to
why we
clean
have the
your
dead zone
entire
there.
birthday suit.
The
Use
reefs
it
are
on your
dying
face,
because the
kids,
man-made
privates, or your partners.
dams
more
for
fun for the
hydroelectric
junk.
and irrigation
Lumi
and
is
water
cleansing for oily
conservation.
skin, hydrating for
The
dry
biggest one, of
skin,
course, the
and
Great
gentle
Barrier
for
Reef,
sensitive skin.
1,400
Basically, if
miles
you
long.
have
It's made up
human
of
skin, Lumi will clean it. Sorry, lizard people.
2,900 small reefs and 900 small islands. And
So if you're sick of
there's
scummy soap,
183
order a
dams
tube of Lumi
on the East
acidified body
Coast
wash today.
of,
Lumi acidified body wash
Queensland,
cleans and deodorizes your body
in
by
Australia, where
quickly
the
acidifying
Great Barrier
your
Reef
skin.
hugs.
Let me explain.
And that's why
Healthy,
the center part of the reef is
skin has
dying.
a high acidity level.
Now, humans, we're in trouble
Skin is acidic?
because, you know, in
But
the
if
form
your
of these
skin's
pandemics
acidity
and other
level
things, we have all
falls
these
low enough into
diseases,
this region,
birth
stinky
defects, and
bacteria
crazy
will
things.
appear, eat your
And
sweat,
these
and fart out
examples
BO. And
are
where
like
do most soaps and
Yosemite
body
National
washes
Park, where you
land?
had that
That's
couple
right,
and their child and their
smack dab
dog
in
were found dead on a
Bacteriaville.
walking trail.
Population critical
And they
spread.
couldn't find any
Products in
drugs in them. They
Bacteriaville
couldn't find any
actually
bullet holes. They
promote
just throw up their hand
production of
sweetener
body
why they
odor.
died.
Yeah, that's
They died of hypoxia.
And that's where
They died of
Lumi comes in.
hypoxia
Lumi
because there's
acidified
glaciers
body
up there.
wash uses the power
Okay, and the
of mandelic
glaciers have
acid
moraines,
to
dams,
safely
which
acidify
dammed
your
up
skin, which
the
stops
rivers
the stink at the
and shut off
source
the food
by
supply
paralyzing the
of
bacteria.
the
That means
nutrients
you'll smell better
necessary
naked
for
right out of the shower.
Local
chlorophyll
laws and
and
regulations still
sunshine
apply.
to
Please use
perform
nudity
photosynthesis.
responsibly.
It's not
Go
just
beyond
sunshine and
clean
chlorophyll. It
with
requires
Lumi acidified
20
body
nutrients.
wash. It's a
9
clean that soap can't give you.
macronutrients and 11 micronutrients for photosynthesis to take place. Nobody ever talks about that. All right? And so this guy is supposed to take his twin girls, 15 months old, to the
CNN's Don Lemon has called for a kind of vaccine apartheid, saying people that ain't had vaccines yet, they should be left behind. They're cluttering up hospital beds. Those hospital beds are for people who've already had vaccines. But who is it really that haven't had vaccines? And what are their reasons? Is this as simple as Don Lemon seems to think it is?
And so I think we have to stop coddling people when it comes to this and the vaccine, saying, oh, you can't shame them, you can't call them stupid, you can't call them silly. Yes,
who
they
does
are.
that?
Shaming is
Only
always
people
a
with
good
not enough
technique to
oxygen,
get people to do things.
okay?
If we've learned
And they're not
one
thinking
thing
correctly and so
from the
forth.
protests and
And so when you
demonstrations
look
of the last few years, it's the power of shame to get people to do what you want. Earlier this month, Lemon called out unvaccinated people for taking up the space in hospitals from vaccinated people who are playing by the rules. That's an interesting bit of authoritarianism, if you ask me. It's
your
kind
valley,
of devoid
your
of
city,
compassion, and
not the
is
world
a very
at the same time.
reductive type
We'll
of
be back
argument
after
because
these
we haven't
messages.
yet looked at
You're listening
what
to
kind
Dead
of people
Doctors
are
Don't
not
Lie on the
vaccinated
ZBS
and what the
Radio
reasons
Network with
might
your
be
host,
for
Dr.
not
Joel
being
Wallach.
vaccinated.
If you'd like to talk to
Doesn't
Dr.
seem to
Wallach,
me
call between
that it's
noon and
something
1
that should
Pacific
be,
at
simplistically
831-685-1080,
in that manner.
toll
That's
free
why when I'm always talking about it,
888-379-2552.
I'm always keen to point out that I myself don't have a strong opinion on what your personal, private, medical procedures and
Aromatherapy oils have been
albeit
prized
I'm
by
interested
ancient
in a
cultures for
global
thousands of
perspective on the
years.
significant
Longevity's
issue in how
ancient
government,
legacy,
big
true
business, big
aromatherapy,
pharma,
is no
media
exception.
all
Essential
interact
oils
to
are the
create
fragrant
stories
life
that then
essence
become
from
truths
plants
and lead
that are
to
gently
edicts such as
removed
this, where
through
public
the
figures
process
like
of
Don
steam
Lemon sort of
distillation.
fist on table, leave them
Longevity's
behind,
ancient
shun them,
legacy
vaccine
essential
apartheid.
oils are
That
of the
kind of
purest
language has
concentrations
its
from
own
the
kind
most
of
respected
quality,
and
and it should
ethical
never be
distillers
applied in any
worldwide.
issue. You should
Many
never
of
say
ancient
this
legacy's
group of
oils
people are bad.
come
Yeah, but it's a
directly
choice,
from
it's a choice.
families in the
Well,
East
let me tell
which
you,
have been
there's other
distilling
issues
essential
around
oils for over
choice
100
that people,
years.
that
For
used
life's
to, in a
everyday
sense, play
aches
out
and
in different
pains, such as
spheres of the
sprained
political
ankles,
space,
pulled
like
muscles, and
bodily
other bumps
autonomy
and bruises,
choice
try
and
Ancient Legacy
segregation
Trauma
and
Oil,
inequality. It's
which
very
contains
peculiar the way
essential
that
oils
certain rules are
traditionally
being
known to
discarded
help
in
with
order to
pain,
facilitate the
swelling,
advancement
and
of this
inflammation.
narrative.
To
Let's
learn
look a
more
little
about
more deeply
aromatherapy
into
and
who
essential
is
oils,
getting vaccine
contact your
shots and
local
who isn't.
Longevity
From the New
associate
York Times.
today.
People
And
who
don't
are
forget to
eligible
ask
for
about
shots but have
business
chosen not to get
opportunities.
them is
Hello,
not a
Judy
single set of
DeVilbiss here.
Americans, but
If I
in
could
many
only
ways too.
afford
In
to
one
get
group of
one
those who
product
say
out
they're
of
adamant in
everything,
their refusal
that
of the
product would
coronavirus
be the
vaccines, they
ultimate
include a mix of
classic.
people but tend
It
to be
has the vitamins,
disproportionately white,
the minerals,
rural,
the
evangelical
bioflavonoids.
Christian,
It
and
even has
politically
grapeseed extract.
conservative.
The
I suppose
one
that comes from the
product that would
perspective
give
of
you just
personal
about
liberty
everything
and
under the sun you would
libertarianism.
need for a
And I suppose
perfect
if you're saying
nutritional
Christian
program
and rural,
would
they're
be
not
the ultimate
metropolitan.
classic.
And
By the
if
way,
they are
people that are on the
defining
go,
themselves as
it's
Christian,
very, very
they're
hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the ultimate daily tablets and the mineral capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local Longevity distributor today.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll free, 1-888-379-2552. Well, to deal with all this stuff going on, I want you to remember your kids, okay? That story about the twin beautiful girls, 15 months old, it just makes you cry. It's just terrible. Okay, so let's not have any more of that. Okay, so get the kids toddy. It's our kind of liquid for kids. It tells you on the label the dosage, for body weight and so forth. But it's a liquid multiple that covers most everything the kids need. And of course, you need the EFAs, and don't forget the Cal Toddy, which has extra calcium, and also it has vitamin D3. And collagen, in case the kids go to dance class and they're going, they're doing exercises and they're doing gymnastics and that kind of stuff. And so you want to add the Cal Toddy. Don't forget the EFAs to make sure they're getting their essential fatty acids. And Oxybody, they can have, if they weigh 100 pounds, they can have a half ounce of the Oxybody twice a day, so it'll be a quart a month. It's a liquid oxygen supplement. Don't forget our Rebound or sports drink with 100 nutrients in it, 75 minerals and 25 vitamins and amino acids. And our pollen burst chews, okay, and the EFAs and the pollen burst chews come from sunflower seeds. Isn't that crazy? But we have to take care of these kids because they're our future, and we can't just, throw hot dogs at them and expect everything to go right. It's got to be much, much more critical than that. And so with that, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us today?
Well, I've got a story headlined, Omega-3 deficiency linked to common age-related illnesses like cancer, depression, and heart disease. The omega-3 fatty acids are the healthy polyunsaturated fats with numerous health benefits important for the maintenance of healthy cell membranes and contribute to the production of hormones and regulate blood clotting, inflammation, and contraction and relaxation of arterial walls. And they say the most important types of omega-3 fatty acids are EPA and DHA. And studies have shown that these fatty acids help prevent heart disease, heart attack, and cancer, and help treat mood disorders like depression. And omega-3 deficiency can expose you to greater age-related diseases. Omega-3 fatty acids are essential fats, which means the body is unable to produce them. And they say the modern American diet is heavy in processed foods, which causes people to consume more omega-6 fatty acids. They say not enough omega-3 fatty acids, and a high ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 is associated with increased risk of health issues like heart disease, metabolic syndrome, obesity, and inflammation. They say studies have shown that people who experience depression and other mood disorders may not have enough EPA and DHA in their bodies. A study suggests that EPA may be beneficial for mental health patients. Researchers reviewed 3 studies used EPA to treat recurrent major depression and bipolar depression in adults and children. Most of the participants who took the EPA showed significant improvements compared to those who took a placebo. So, pretty good stuff there.
Yeah, and that's why there's part of the 90 essential nutrients, or the EFAs and EFA pluses. And so we've known that from the beginning. So thanks for reiterating that, and thanks for getting that information out, because people say, oh, well, there's so many of these capsules here in this Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. I'll just take one a day, and that'll last me a year instead of just a month. Well, it's like, just putting 2 drops of oil in your crankcase of your car and say, well, I've got oil in there. There's 2 drops of oil. We're supposed to have 6 quarts. Okay, 2 drops won't work. And so same thing here. You got to get the right fatty acids and in the right doses. And so this is why we kind of prepackage it so even the illiterate can do everything correctly. So don't try and change things. Call us before you try to make changes. But don't forget the kids. They got to be number one. Don't forget the kids' sprinkles and or hand sanitizers. Don't forget the colloidal silver. 2 droppers full under the tongue for, anybody weighing more than 100 pounds. They can have 2 droppers full under their tongue, 30 minutes for each meal and 30 minutes for a bed. If they weigh, like 30 pounds, I'd give them 1 or 2 drops under their tongue before each meal and before bedtime. And, get the colloidal silver up to where it's going to kill off the bugs. And we can save more Americans. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. Imagine a rich, decadent chocolate that's actually good for you. Youngevity's Triple Treat chocolate is just that, an antioxidant-rich dark chocolate complete with probiotics to aid in proper digestion. This all-natural product contains no preservatives, and for those with dietary restrictions, it's gluten-free, dairy-free, glycemic-friendly, and kosher certified. Not only does Triple Treat dark chocolate taste fantastic, it contains super antioxidant blueberries to absorb free radicals with an ORAC value of 16,936 per piece. Triple Treat chocolate also contains a proprietary blend of probiotics with over 500 million live healthy bacteria per 8 grams at the time of manufacture, with 80% reaching the intestines, which is much more than most live culture yogurts. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine-tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb your appetite, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I got to tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local Youngevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if, you're thinking about it, if you really recognize that diet is everything when it comes to your immune system. Okay, what you put in your mouth, what you don't put in your mouth is everything. Let's look at a couple of examples here. Let's look at the two countries. Originally, both were Asian countries. One is the Philippines, the other one's Vietnam. They're only 900 miles apart in the, let's see here, the South China Sea. Okay, they're not even 1,000 miles apart. They're only 900 miles apart. And they both have about, give or take 100 million population. Now, Vietnam has 18,000 dead from the pandemic, and they have 728,000 infected. The Philippines has 2.4 million infected and 37,000 dead. Okay? Double the number of dead and 4 times number of infections in the Philippines versus Vietnam. What's the principle here? Well, Vietnam has stayed Asian. They live on rice and sweet potatoes and beans and squash and seaweed and so forth. For the Philippines, because of their location, they've been the home, and I spent a lot of time in both Vietnam and Philippines. I retired as a lieutenant colonel in the Air Force, so I spent a lot of time in the Pacific countries and so forth, these island nations. And the Philippines, because we have so many Navy bases and Army bases and air bases, they've been influenced by Spain and Germany and England and France and the United States. They have so many restaurants that serve European-type foods. They have so many people who live near the military bases who go to the stores there and they buy all this stuff with gluten in it, and they're not famous for supplementing, okay? And so they're not supplementing, and in the Philippines, and they do take a lot of gluten, and so that's why they have such high numbers, whereas Vietnam, they're supplementing in the fact that they eat all these various different seaweeds and algae and stuff from the ocean. They get all the weird trace minerals and things from the ocean, which are good for the immune system, and that's why there's this huge difference. Now, when you look at another comparison here, let's look at Australia with 25 million people and Texas with 28 million people. Texas has 62,000 dead from the pandemic, and Australia has 1,196 dead. Texas has 3,925,000 and 3.9 million. Probably this afternoon it'll be 4 million infections, and Australia has 92,000 infections. Huge difference. What's the difference? Well, Australia, they live on rice and sweet potatoes and beans and squash and seaweed, whereas Texas, they're more than half of their population are Latinos, black population, and indigenous peoples, Native American Indians, who live on nothing but wheat, barley, rye, and oats. That's the difference. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. Listen to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your longevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the ultimate tangy tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables, and besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your longevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about longevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network.
But Bill Maher,
Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll free 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll free 1-888-379-2552. And I urge you to go to www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com. And there's 15 books there. There's 50 DVDs. There's over 100 CDs. There's new ones coming out. We'll be shipping it, in the next couple of days. It's the newest one, of course, is Dr. Wallach's Law of Photosynthetic Disruption and Global Warming. It shows that it's not fossil fuels and pollution that's causing all of our problems here. It's hypoxia, lack of oxygen, because the photosynthetic system requires 20 nutrients for the chloroplasts to do their job and convert carbon dioxide into carbon chains, not just carbon, but carbon chains and oxygen. Without those nutrients, nothing's going to happen. And so this is where our problem is. And so we have to make sure that you get what we call a victory garden. Get a house plant in a pot in front of every window in your house, around your house, or decorative plants, and use our, say, 2 ounces of the plant-derived colloidal minerals in a pint of water, and water each plant, say, 2 times a week with those plant minerals. Outside, where we got big plants, trees and things, use our Bloomin' Minerals. Comes in 40-pound bags. Throw a couple of scoops around each tree, each bush, and so forth before you water it, and get those nutrients to the plants so they can do photosynthesis, and you'll be blessed with less headaches, less depression, more energy, because you're going to have oxygen. A lack of oxygen can cause a lot of problems, including death. So you want to pay attention to those things. Okay, let's see here. Doug, let's get started. Let's go to a caller.
All right, let's head to Georgia. And Joyce, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hey, Joyce, you're on the air. How can we help you?
Yes, Dr. Wallach. I am 65 years old. I weigh 148 pounds. I'm 5'9" tall. No high blood pressure, no cholesterol. and I had a CT angiogram of my head done because I had an aneurysm. Aneurysm was told that I had an aneurysm 10 years ago, so they are doing some follow-up work. And they wanted to do the thing where you go in through your groin, but you suggested that I get something not so invasive. So they did it with my arm through an IV, and they did it with contrast. And the result of it is that I have a secular aneurysm in the right ophthalmic coronary artery, with the neck measuring 3 mm in diameter and the dome measuring 6 times 8 mm.
So did you say this is in the carotid artery?
Well, I'm just reading. I just went to the doctor today. I'm reading what's on this paper. Yes, sir. It says there is a secular aneurysm in the right supraclinoid internal coronary artery.
Coronary artery. Okay, so it's in the heart.
It's C-A-R.
Yeah, okay, so it's in the heart.
C-A-R-O-T-I-D.
I got you. Yeah, so it's in the heart, not in the brain. Is that correct?
No, it's in the head. No, it's in the head.
In the head. Okay, it's in the head. Okay. All right. So, all right. Do you have gray hair?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any varicose veins or hemorrhoids?
Varicose veins.
Okay, yeah, well, the deficiency that causes varicose veins and causes white hair also causes aneurysms in the brain and the heart. So hang on, come back, get your pen and paper ready. I'll give you a program after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it, too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the CBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 90 Flat Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And Doug, let's go right back to Joyce in Georgia. All right. Basically, two other quick questions. Do you have anything going on with your skin, any eczema or dermatitis or anything like that?
No, sir. I've been on your supplements for almost 3 months.
Okay, good. Excellent. So you started. All right. So I'll just, for our listeners, so I'm going to repeat probably what you already know, but I'll give you a little bit more information. But at 148 pounds, and with your problem, I want you to have 2 healthy brain and heart packs per month, 2 healthy brain and heart packs per month. That'll be 2 full doses of everything in that pack twice a day. Then I want you to have 2 bottles a month of our MSM, 3 at breakfast, 3 at lunch, 3 at dinner time. You'll be able to do that because they're large bottles. And they're designed to support and promote maintenance repair of cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue, including the walls of arteries and veins. Very important here. And then I also want you to have our Cal Toddy. At 148 pounds, I want you to take an ounce twice a day. That'll be 2 quarts a month. That'll give you calcium, vitamin D3, and collagen to make, again, cartilage and ligaments and tendons, that kind of stuff. And then I want you to take our Ultimate Daily Classic tablets. Take 3 of those twice a day. That's 2 bottles a month. So you can take 3 of those capsules twice a day. And they're designed to support and promote healthy blood flow through blocked arteries and also to support healthy blood pressure and that kind of stuff. So give us a call. But you should also keep an eye on your hair, your veins, because the nutrients here, your hair color should come back, and the vein problem should go away. Because the same, the hair color and the veins tell you your risk for these aneurysms. They're a red warning light for aneurysms. So as the hair color returns to your normal color, whether it's black or red or brown or blonde or whatever it is, and the veins go away, it tells you you're absorbing, and so your body is taking those nutrients and repairing your hair and your veins, and also your arteries, including the aneurysms. And so you can keep your eye, look in the mirror every day and keep an eye on what's going on, and you will see as your hair color comes back, it means you're absorbing the nutrients, and that means that your aneurysm is healing. But they do give us a call anytime you go back to the doctor and have another exam, anything like that. But in the meantime, jump on these supplements. Really, really pay attention to the bad foods so you maximize absorption, none of the bad foods, and we'll look forward to hearing from you. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Minnesota. And Paul, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Paul. You're on the air. How can we help you, sir?
Hey, thanks for taking my call. My wife is about 54 years old, and earlier this summer, her hearing was. She thought she had an ear problem that was just plugged, but she went to the doctor, and there's nothing in there. But he says she has major hearing loss, and I'm just wondering what she could do to help grow or help that situation.
Okay. Does she have any ringing in her ears or tinnitus or buzzing or any noise at all in there?
I don't believe she does. No.
Okay. Let's see here. Does she have any balance or problems or vertigo or dizziness?
Not that she shared with me.
Okay. How old is she?
It's her right ear, and she's 54.
Okay, and how much does she weigh?
She weighs probably about 140.
Okay.
5'10".
Any other issues? Any skin problems? Any eczema, dermatitis, or psoriasis?
In theory, she's had asthma her entire life, she tells me.
Okay.
So she's an asthma girl. She does have some graying hair. So I tried to get her to eat more copper, but I wasn't sure if she needed MSM or what.
Yes.
What do you think we ought to?
Yeah. Okay. Well, here we go. Because we got all our listeners have to hear this too. So she got to get rid of all the bad foods: no fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no glutens, no wheat, no butter, no sugar, no carbonated drinks. I do want her to have 2 healthy brain and heart packs per month. 2 healthy brain and heart packs per month, a full dose of everything twice a day. I want her to have the MSM. She needs 2 bottles a month of the MSM, so you can take 3 with each meal. And they're going to support and promote maintenance and repair, cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue, disc between her vertebrae, bone makes her bone cell. And a lot of times these hearing losses, especially if it's only in one ear, this can be due to osteoporosis of the skull, squeezing the auditory branch of the 8th cranial nerve on that side. Okay? Very common. And And I also want her to take 2 ounces a day of our Cal Toddy, take an ounce at breakfast, ounce at dinner time. That's 2 quarts a month. And she'll get the calcium, she'll get the vitamin D3, and she'll get the collagen from that. And the asthma, if she takes her everything properly from her 2 health brain and heart packs per month, she should be able to get rid of her asthma in just a couple of weeks, because asthma is due to a very, very simple nutritional deficiency, almost always following gluten issues. So everybody, including yourself, the dog, the cat, the bird, and fish in the household got to be gluten-free. No wheat, no barley, rye, and oats. You can still eat pizza, but the crust has got to be made with cauliflower and rice instead of wheat. Okay, and then it's one of those things where just keep in touch and let me know, because this asthma thing can also be a misinterpretation. It could be COPD. Does she ever get hiccups?
Not really. No.
Never complains about hiccups. Okay. So this asthma could be misinterpreted as COPD, and usually it occurs in adults, but if she had it as a kid, doctors may have misdiagnosed it as asthma because it's in a kid as opposed to an adult. At any rate, asthma is due to a deficiency of a single nutrient. COPD is due to a squeezing of that 10th cranial nerve called the vagus nerve, the same nerve that's squeezed when you get AFib, atrial fibrillation, irregular heartbeat, and also stomach pain called gastroparesis. And doctors think you have an ulcer when it's really just a squeezing of that 10th cranial nerve, okay? But at any rate, you've got a program here for her now. And give us a call every couple of weeks. Let us know how she's doing. This could resolve itself. Give us 90 days. And but she needs to be on this. People always say, well, how long does she have to be on this? Well, for the rest of her life. As long as she's using oxygen and water, she needs these things, because you can't get them from your food anymore. So we look forward to hearing from you. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Said to South Carolina, and Audrey, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Audrey, you're on the air. How can we help you?
Yes, sir. I was calling in because I have a family member that has cancer in the breast, and they're calling it malignant neoplasm in the upper right breast. So for someone who does not want to do chemo and radiation, what could we do naturally with your product?
Okay, how much does she weigh?
She weighs, hold on, I got to go there. She weighs 189 pounds, and she's 5'5".
Okay, how old is she?
She's 48.
All right. Do you have any other issues, high blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis we need to be aware of?
No, sir, nothing that we've been aware of. She's been healthy majority of her life.
Okay, all right. So here we go. She needs to get rid of all the bad foods, the things that got her in trouble. No fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no glutens, no wheat, no barley, rye, and oats, no sugar, no carbonated drinks. The diet one's got to go. I would also have her take 2 bottles a month of our MSM, so you can take 3 of those with each meal. They'll support and promote maintenance repair of cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue, disc between a vertebrae, bone matrix, which includes the bone marrow cavity, which is your immune system, so that you can make white blood cells and antibodies to attack the cancer. All right. And then don't forget 1 ounce twice a day of the Cal Toddies, so you can get the calcium, vitamin D3, and collagen. And give us a call every couple of weeks. Anytime she goes to the doctor and gets an update, give us a call. Bring us up to date, and we'll walk you guys through this. Back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop.
So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Youngevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the healthy benefits of drinking coffee. Youngevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Youngevity's JavaFit selection of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% premium, hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America. Carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. Try JavaFit's original roast, a perfect blend of mellow and smooth with just the right full-bodied depth to make an aromatic and enjoyable cup of coffee. Traditional as well as organic and fair trade options also available in 30-count single cup or 24-count single pot packs. Contact your local FDI Youngevity distributor to get Javalution coffees. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers or emails.
All right, let's head to Minnesota. And John, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, John. You're on the air, sir. How can we help you?
I've got a gal I met that has a cyst on her uterus, and she went in for a biopsy, and I haven't heard from her since. Wondering what you recommend to do for her. I have an idea, but...
Okay, how old is she?
I'm guessing she's 50. I'm guessing she's 5'5", and I would guess about 20 pounds or 30 pounds.
Okay. Right. Any other issues you know of? Any high blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis?
No, I don't know. I just met her. She was going to do a little house cleaning for me.
Okay. All right. If she has a benign cyst, a non-cancerous cyst in the uterus, I'd have her take, first of all, she got to get rid of all the bad stuff. No fried food, no processed meats, no oils, no glutens, no wheat, butter, rye, oats, no sugar, no carbonated drinks. All that stuff's got to go. And then, say at 120 pounds, I'd have her take one healthy brain and heart pack per month. I'd have her take another bottle of our selenium. One bottle of selenium is in that healthy brain and heart pack, but I want her to have 3 of our selenium with the 5 cofactors in it for breakfast and 3 of those selenium with 5 cofactors in it at dinner time. And then I want her to have the MSM, 1 bottle a month of MSM, so you can take 3 of those twice a day. It'll support and promote maintenance repair of cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue, disc between a vertebrae, bone, makes the bone itself. And of course, cysts and all kinds of weird things. Arteries and veins have a lot of connective tissue in there, so the MSM will be good for that. And then also, I would like her to have, if it's a non-cancerous thing, if it's diagnosed as just benign, not cancerous, she could take our, let's see here, it's the, the thing that we have, it's actually, let me think of this. Xerafem, there we go, Xerafem. Xera, Xerafem, F-E-M, Xera, Fem, F-E-M. And I'd have her take 3 of those twice a day, it'd be 2 bottles a month. And she needs to eat 3 eggs twice a day, because eggs have cholesterol in it, and cholesterol is the raw material that makes estrogen and progesterone. Okay, 95% of the weight of estrogen and progesterone is cholesterol. 75% of the weight of the brain is cholesterol. So cholesterol is not a bad thing. Doctors have demonized it so they can get people on, maybe a surgery for coronary arteries and that sort of stuff. And so it's one of those things where she's got to change her diet, which got her in trouble. But these supplements are very, very good about dealing with benign problems of the uterus and ovaries and those kinds of things. And so we also have another one called Woman's FX. It kind of goes in that direction also, so she could take 3 of those twice a day, and that'll be 2 bottles a month. And then give us a call. When you get more information, let us know if she's going to do this or not, and so on. And, we'll follow you guys and be happy to continue to, give information and walk you guys through it. Usually takes these sorts of things, might take anywhere from 30 to 60 days to see some recognizable benefit improvement. And so it's not like an instant thing, but there is, I deal with this sort of stuff all the time, to where there are so many benign things going on in both male sexual organs and female sexual organs. They're not cancers, they're just benign things. They almost always are related to nutritional deficiencies. And so by doing this diet so she can absorb and then supplementing properly, the odds are she will see benefit, as long as it's not a malignant tumor. Okay? And so do give us a call, and we'll walk you guys through this, okay?
Okay. Can I compliment Nathema? She's my sponsor.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, Nathema. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's up in Minnesota, right? Yeah. Very good. Yeah, I was on a Zoom this morning with her, so I know Nathema very well, so thank you. Yeah, we're very proud of her. Okay. We'll talk to you guys later. All right. And so we only have, a moment left here. I'm going to go ahead and take it. Well, there you go. Go to www.drjwallach.com and look at our books and CDs and DVDs. Educate yourself. Add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life. Don't forget the kids and Kids Toddy and the EFAs, all the things they need. They're our future. Well, thank you so much, Doug. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless America.